Manuel, Ananiane Anna Hohag, Numano, Paiute Tribe. I am Anna Hohag. I am a lawyer. I'm a Paiute woman. I'm a mother. I am from the place of flowing water, also known as the Owens Valley or Bishop, California. I am a tribal citizen of the Bishop Paiute Tribe. I am here because I'm a change lawyer. Less than 1% of all attorneys in the U.S. are Native American or of that group, Alaska Native, Polynesian, Native Hawaiian. And I think just doing what we can to break down that barrier, to grow the profession, because when we think about what's at stake and how many legal issues every single tribe or even Native people individually have, that is very unique to Native people and all the challenges that we face, we need more people. We need more advocates. I think what's really cool and really beautiful is that tribes are building up their justice systems and tribes are building up their laws and getting at that place where they are ready for legal advocates. Thinking about that, that's what I'd like to do. When I was a young Native youth, I didn't necessarily have any role models that were lawyers. I didn't know a single attorney or lawyer. Frankly, I thought you had to be a genius to be a lawyer. And I think a lot of us have that misconception and are just growing up with not seeing that example. But I think something that did help me was seeing other people like me and how resilient they are. Just seeing how we show up for each other, lift each other up, I think is just beautiful. That's something I always bring to me, not just my job, but also outside of work, is I always try to lift up my relatives or my community members or Native youth especially, because even though I didn't have necessarily that role model growing up in law, I want to show and lift up the Native youth that are out there that might not also have that example and kind of break down that barrier that seems intimidating. I would say just seeing the resilience of my mom and my grandmother and my sister and really Native women through all the struggles, just like showing up and being very consistent and strong and loving and caring, I think is just like, I hope to be half of that. I'm raising a son of my own, and I just know he's not going to have the same internal doubt that I had growing up and that I think a lot of us did. And I just feel very optimistic about the future. I think our youth these days, if we raise them right with the confidence in who they are, that they are enough, that they can make mistakes. Their path doesn't have to be direct. If there's something that they're passionate about, they can achieve that. And I think they have the support of their people and their community. There's always people out there that can relate to that. Learning about things like the Indian Removal Act or boarding schools or assimilation policies, all legal things, and learning that for hundreds of years, the law has been used as a tool to oppress Native people. That really lit a fire under me and made me want to learn more. And for the first time, back in those undergraduate days, I started thinking about the possibility of potentially maybe considering going to law school. Still having probably 5% of the confidence in myself to do it, still thinking I had to be another level of genius to go. It still took me probably a few more years until somebody actually verbalizing that kind of suppressed possible dream or vision or goal of mine. And then having multiple people tell me, you should do it. You should go. Learning even from tribal leaders before law school that they wish they had legal advocates or attorneys that they could understand, that could translate the law to them, that understood what the impact would be on the ground in the community. After years of hearing that, I finally made myself apply for law school and enrolled in the LSAT course and committed to at least trying. To me, change is about taking that leap of faith and just believing that your community will support you, because we will.